Oh dear. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Hello everyone, and welcome back to ZooCrafting. And we have a slight zombie invasion. Unfortunately, it's not even my favorite kind of zombie. The kind who are adorable villagers with big noses, big hearts, just waiting to eat a golden apple and find their way back to us. This is just your run-of-the-mill, brain-dead zombie who's apparently walking backwards. That was actually hilarious. But welcome back everyone, and today I actually wanted to continue working on the expansion that we have made in the Egg Research Center. Like my pockets are full of all sorts of a mess right now, but we also have to deal with the fact that there is a zombie in with my blaze chickens. So how are we going to deal with this? Let me go ahead and clear out my bag really quickly. This is why having just kind of a dump bag to throw a whole bunch of the random bits and pieces we stumble on is very important. Let's put on my gear, and now I'm going to stab him with my dagger of noms, which is not exactly my preferred way to get rid of a zombie who is now hiding inside of an eyeball tree. Oh, double gross. But this is not my preferred way to get rid of zombies, because the dagger of noms saturates your food. You get a little bit of whatever you're attacking, and I really don't want to eat a zombie. All right, watch out, blaze chickens. I very much appreciate that all of you have taken the initiative. It appears the blaze chickens and the pigeon are not going to put up with having this zombie in their yard. That's hilarious. But I very much did not want to accidentally like bop my blaze chickens or their pet pigeon over the head. But all right, that is definitely taken care of. And we definitely need to start putting in some torches or some sort of light source into our expansion. You guys, I am still so excited. We now have the egg incubators, and they do an amazing job. We already have the peafowl egg up to 100%. We have got the blue jay egg up to 100%, and apparently the blaze powder just keeps going. Okay, maybe that's not a good thing. I guess it'll just literally keep burning through all of the blaze powder while it keeps the eggs warm. We'll have to remember that and only put in like a set number of eggs and a set number of blaze powder. But yeah, that's interesting. So I guess the blaze powder will just keep going and going and going, huh? All right, well, we'll take care of that later. And we also have the egg identifier now, which has actually given us 2 pigeon eggs and a cassowary egg, as well as mini egg shells. So that's fantastic. I'm very much enjoying this, and I do need to start taking care of like making this area a little safer. So let's begin. I know what we need to do. We need to grab some dirt to finish putting down my preferred type of floor over here. We need to get some light sources in here. We need to go ahead and get some mossy cobblestone, which I'm pretty sure the normal cobblestone that I picked up, in order to transform it into the beautiful mossy cobblestone that we have over here, does it need to be stone? Let's see, I do have a silk touch pickaxe on me, so let's grab this, and then let's grab some of the stone pieces. Chick Pickety, you are so useful, and throw it in here. No, it does not. I think it needs to be mossy cobblestone. So yeah, if we take a bunch of moss, then it will create moss stone. And with moss stone, we can make a horse statue. Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but sure enough. So we need moss stone in order to make mossy cobblestone. Guys, thanks to our renewed commitment to zoo crafting and exploring all the corners of my zoo, I know exactly where to go to gather up all of that moss. All right, it's not going to be a rolling stone, but let's run this way. All right. And Pigeon, you need to stay here. You apparently are like getting along very well with the blaze chickens, and you're kind of your own little guardian of the Zoology Research Center, to be honest. And Lily, Tate, Alia, you guys, don't worry. There was no zombie action involved with your mom. I'm completely fine and suddenly have another hummingbird egg. And then if we wiggle over here, ta-da! Look at this! An entire mossy cavern! It's perfect! If I had shears! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm out of shears. Really? I am out of shears? Ugh. All right. This is why having the zookeeper research stations scattered around the place is very important. I do have a little construction zone. Like, I should be blowing off the dust from this construction zone though, because we haven't touched it in years. Oh my goodness, I have 1 iron ingot. Whoa! Never mind. I found a whole bunch of mossy cobblestone right over here. Well, that's convenient. My goodness. All right, Alia, Tate, Lily, don't worry about anything. I think I have a bunch of dirt over here as well. Nice. Clearly, I was prepared. I really need to like blow the dust off those chests though, because they have literally been there for like 2 years. All right, and let's wiggle this way. And we're gonna jump over that spot, come on in, smack down some dirt, and then hopefully the dirt will start growing grass as time goes on. And let's just sprinkle this over here, and then I can go ahead and replace what I put under the egg incubators with dirt. Whoops, egg incubator, there we go. And then come over here, and we can replace these blocks with dirt. And I really do need to go get a light source though. And I saw I had some of the stalactites holding tight to the ceiling that have glowstone inside of them in those chests. But I wonder, do I not have any glowstone just conveniently hiding? Oh, I had the glowflower seeds just waiting for us. Oh my gosh, I must have thought about making, like, do I have glowflowers growing in there? I do not, but I must have thought about doing a little project like that at some point. So hang on. Wow, I have a lot more resources available to me than I realized we would. And I think for the glowflower seeds though, you need like this special, this is like overgrown netherrack, and I'm pretty sure you need overgrown, yeah, you do, overgrown netherrack in order to grow these things. But can I use bone meal? Like, oh, I can! Yes! All right! Now we have a couple glow flowers, and from the glow flowers, you can actually make glowstone. How do you do that again? You need 3 of them to make glowstone dust. Okay, so we're making some progress, and to make glowstone bricks, how much glowstone do you need again? Oh, it's very slow progress, but this is better than no progress. Hang on. So you need only 4 of them. Okay. Phew. So it's a little bit long-winded, but if we have glowstone flowers, then we basically have a infinite supply of glowstone. So let's go ahead and get at least a couple pieces of glowstone up and ready to go. Do I have any other eggshells or eggs hiding in here? I do not. Okay, so getting more bone meal or eggs or something like that, very important. All right, so we'll go back in here. We have all of these egg shells. Hopefully they can give us more. There we go, more glowstone flowers, fantastic. And then we can turn those glowstone flowers into how many pieces of glowstone? Hang on. All right, it looks like 4 pieces. 4 pieces of glowstone. We can get literally 1 glowstone brick. Well, for having gone from literally just a stray seed that was left inside of a chest to 1 piece of glowstone for a proper glowstone brick, not bad. Have to say, that was a pretty good coup de grace from whatever just hides in my chest. And it's a good sign that honestly, we don't need any kind of random chest found inside some sort of mine shaft. I can fully supply myself and entertain myself with the random things that we find just waiting for us in my own backyard. My goodness. All right. And we have the mossy cobblestone actually. So this actually turned out really, really well for us just without even leaving the cave system. Good job, Pack Rat Seri of the old days. Let's see, we'll come along here. And now I actually need to move the cobblestone over 1. Let's see. I hear that slime again. I do think that we have a unfortunate slime problem somewhere nearby. And then if this is going to be a corner piece, and I'll put that there, but I do hear slime. So I wonder what is going on with that. We'll have to look into it. Oh, I did want to push it back a little bit further so that we could have these fossil pieces in the wall as decoration. Because if you noticed, whenever we hit these really cool fossils, I like to leave them as decoration. We'll find plenty of fossils in places where they aren't going to be like so thematically located that we'll be able to like dig up and turn into dinosaurs in the future. And I haven't given up on dinosaurs. In fact, my friends, we have been thinking about eggs lately and working in this zoology research center, right? So it occurred to me, it would be really fun and really exciting, in my opinion at least, to make, are you guys ready for this? An egg museum! And collect one of every type of egg possibly egg available to us here in Zoodesia. And when I looked into how many eggs were available, there's quite a few. We have everything from like dinosaur eggs to like a ton of dinosaur eggs to prehistoric reptile eggs. We have robin eggs. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about that. We've got boiled eggs, which I think we'd skip. And I mean, I think it'd be a really good challenge to try to collect up one of every type of egg that we could possibly have here in the world of Zoodesia, because it would cover all of the prehistoric eggs. It would also cover a whole bunch of the eggs from our exotic birds. It would be very exciting just to see if we could get our hands on one of everything. And maybe even like the fish eggs, the snake eggs. I don't think we would worry about things related to like food, like cooking the eggs, but it would be really fun to push ourselves to just have one of each egg and to kind of do a little bit of egg research, because eggs are a valid and a often used way of having babies in the world. And they're a really fascinating way if you think about it, because you have to protect the egg. But a lot of animals will lay eggs and then protect the egg, and it's kind of fun to think about, like, is that more efficient? Is that easier on the species than if you went ahead and you like carried your baby inside like mammals do, except for the platypus, and you like watched over, well, and I guess the echidna too, and you watched over them by keeping them like in your body so you could just like cart them around no matter where you go. Anyway, we could talk a lot about eggs is kind of the bottom line here, and I think that would be a really fun thing to do. So it is on my list. It is on my list of things to do, to make an egg museum and to think about the different types of eggs that are out in the world, and like the way they've been used and the way that, let's see, and I need some, do I need smooth cobblestone for all of this to make the cobblestone tiles? I don't think I do. I think I just need, yeah, I'm pretty sure I just need cobblestone like this. So yeah, that's on my list, making an egg museum. And I don't have to justify why eggs are cool to you guys, actually. You guys would know by now. And I was actually looking up what like the largest egg on record. Oh, it's storming outside. What the largest egg, oh, I need stone. What? I forgot how to make stone. Curses. Mini stairs. Wow, those are cute. I know that sounds bad. Okay, I have to smelt it? What? Oh no. Well, I guess having a furnace inside of a room where I've got a whole bunch of egg incubators would make sense. All right, let's make a furnace. It is really storming outside. Oh my gosh, I can hear the like whoosh whoosh going on out there. And I guess we could have like the furnaces as decorative pieces in the walls. Kind of how I have it alternate. So maybe right here. We can make 1-2 more furnaces. Maybe just to signify like, gotta keep all those eggs warm. And then, but I did look up out of curiosity to share with you guys what the largest egg on record is, and it's elephant bird eggs, which was really fun to think about because I believe elephant birds were around until people ate all of them. So you have a gigantic egg, and we ended up eating all of the elephant birds so that they're no longer around, but I wonder how efficient it was. Anyway, yeah, I've got eggs on the brain. Maybe because Easter's coming up. Oh my goodness. So I think making an egg museum would be really fun. And that'll be one of our goals. But as to where the egg museum would go, I was actually thinking, this is the research center. And I think as time goes on, we're going to gather even more eggs. And even though, like, say like this pigeon egg, there's so many species of pigeon, you guys. There are fancy pigeons. There are like carrier pigeons. There are so many different species of pigeon or pigeon related animals or animals that look like pigeons, or like the Queen Victoria's pigeon, which is one of my all-time favorite types of pigeon. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. If you know what the Queen Victoria's pigeon is, it's a gorgeous, fat, beautiful, chubby blue bird with a little crest kind of like a peafowl has. And we could have those kinds of pigeons pigeons too. So just because it says pigeon egg, don't think that the only reason we have that egg is for like said pigeon right there. We could have so many different species of pigeon just from that one egg and build so many different exhibits for them, just like we only have so many textures, but we really try to make use of them and like recolor them to represent different animals in the world. So the eggs are a good thing, is the bottom line. Oh, flamingo eggs. I do need to hatch those flamingos too. And ostrich eggs! Yes, I want to hatch some ostrich eggs pretty soon in our safari zone. That is definitely actually something that is on my list of things I want to do. So let's get some more blaze powder so that hopefully we can really get, and we'll have to keep an eye on the blaze powder to make sure it doesn't just chew up all of the resource for no reason. So we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, I'm thinking about eggs. I'm excited about eggs. Egg excited. Oh dear, Seri, no. But yeah, I'm thinking about eggs. I'm excited about eggs. And I want to build an egg museum at some point. I'll show you guys where I'm thinking about that in just a second too. All right, so I need this. I need that. I have my cobblestone tiles. Now give me the chiseled stone bricks. Yes, that's what I needed. All right, and then we come over here, and what we do is we will actually alternate like so. There we go. And then I do believe mossy cobblestone needs to go right there, and then alternate like so. There we go. And then come on over and alternate. Oh wait, that's gonna be a mossy cobblestone too, because it's gonna have a glowstone piece right there. Voila! And I hear that slime, so I'm very curious about where that slime is and what it's up to. And we'll try to, we'll try to look for it in just a little bit. And let's go see if our glowstone flowers grew so that we'll be able to... Ah! Oh no! Actually, I think it should be the other block. It's been so long since we've built enough that I have to worry about like, oh no, should it be this type of block or that type of block? I'm so proud of us. All right, let's grab this. There we go. Chiseled stone. There we go. Let's check on our glowstone flowers to see if they've grown enough to give us more glowstone we can use. All right, we'll go over here. Hello, Blaze Chickens. How are you guys doing? All right, this one I think is done. And I can't remember. I can't remember how to get more seeds. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. I think we need 2 of them to make the seeds. I see. So I have to wait until this guy has grown, because that's how you make these very unique nether seeds. Okay, so we have to wait on this poor little thing. You go back up there. And then we have the eye bulbs, the nether wart and all of that to keep the blaze chickens happy. And I've been thinking maybe we can expand this because blaze powder is becoming more and more important, and possibly breed our blaze chickens too. So that's like, this is just the beginning of many expansions I hope to have for the Egg Zoology Research Center. This one is kind of going to be dedicated to the basics of like our incubation and having our egg identifiers. But I was thinking I would really love to come in here and actually dig down sort of at the back here, maybe even push into this wall a little bit so that we can make a spiral staircase going down and under to make a second story where we would store all of our eggs. Because more and more we are starting to really run into enough eggs that I feel like we're gonna run out of storage at some point. So we might do that in the future. It's not a pressing thing, but it's just an idea. And then the place where I really want to go ahead and show off the egg museum is actually out here. Out where the public can be, where they can walk down the pathway and they can turn and they can be like, oh, look at this. And we can make it into like maybe, oh, we can put in a big statue of a big bird, like maybe an elephant bird or an ostrich, or I wonder what bird lays the most eggs per nest. That would be an interesting thing to like look up. We could also build little replicas of some of the most unique nests, like the weaver bird nest and a hummingbird nest, and maybe, you know, like an ostrich nest. We could build replicas of that. But you'd have just a few examples over here, but then you would come out here and we have this area which is going to be dedicated to a bunch of bats in the future. Like I said, blew dust off those chests, but still have a lot to do. But maybe we can go ahead and continue on this direction and see where it leads us. If we dig into those caves, would it make a good area to have the Zoology Research Center? I'm really curious, like if I just kept going that direction behind this waterfall, would that be a good spot? So if you wanted to learn more about eggs and birds, I could build a whole museum? Or should I go down? Huh. Like maybe I should take this opportunity to drop down a level. That might be a good idea too. Huh. And then if we go down, we might have more room. How far out does this spot go? That's a good question. We're asking the good questions lately, which is good because it means we're thinking about expanding our zoo. Oh my gosh, and I managed to get another hummingbird egg. Oh goodness, and that big huge storm is still going on. So if I ran out here and I came up here and I imagined how far has our Zoology Research Center already spread, would there be more room? Would it... Could I eventually make it connect with my laboratory so that I could just run back and forth underground as well? That'd be so cool. That would be so cool. Okay. You know, and there's so much to birds and there's so much to eggs that we could probably build a huge museum. So maybe we'll start... Oh my gosh, I have so many hummingbird eggs. Xenia, I really hope you have soon met with some sort of researcher who can use all of these eggs in exchange. Egg exchange. An egg exchange. Oh no, don't laugh, Seri, don't laugh. In exchange for something. But let's see. What? Aha! I saw you! I saw you sneak in here, little one. Hang on, I'm gonna put you back where you belong. This is no place for a hummingbird, my friend. Hang on. There you go. There. All right. I really should have like a contingency plan for escaped hummingbirds. All right. So yeah, maybe we'll come over and, like the entrance to an egg museum. Because you could have the entrance to like various cave exhibits. I wanted to make this like a rock candy cafe a long time ago. And if we were going to have the entrance to an egg museum, maybe I could make some like archway things, or you could come on over and just have like a bunch of information about eggs and then come in. What happens if I just take a peek? And then you could come in. Huh. And then I feel like going down would be a good idea. Like the sooner we go down, the more room we would have for the like egg museum, and we could make big arch ceilings and everything. So maybe this would be the entrance to the egg museum in a cave, no less. But hey, it's going to be nice and secure, temperature controlled. I've worked in a cave before. I think I tend to like veer towards caves so often because when I was a real teacher of elementary school students and middle school students about this kind of stuff, using real specimens, it was in a cave. It was in a like excavated limestone cave in Missouri, a huge one that tons of offices and businesses had like their server farms set up, and we just had like all of our specimens there because it was temperature controlled year round. Super nice. So yeah, I think what we'll do is you can come over. We might make some really fancy, pretty things over here. Might have a bunch of NPCs, might block off this little waterfall and like put up a bunch of plants and things. And you can pick your path. You could go this direction towards the jungle. You could stop over here for some refreshment with the little rock candy cafe I want to make. You could come over here and you could go like more traditionally, like cave related things, a whole bunch of bats this direction. Who knows this direction? Maybe just a bunch of really unique exhibits of some kind, maybe with like things that are bioluminescent or things that live in the dark, and then, well, a lot of things, everything lives in the dark, but you know what I mean. And then we could come over here and it could seem a little out of place at first, but we could have like a grand entrance, like a big ostrich statue of some kind to possibly greet you a little bit further in, and then it'll go downstairs. So then we'd have a big downstairs area where you could learn more about eggs and enter like the Hall of Eggs. And if we dig down, then we'll have a lot more space to continually expand the Hall of Eggs, and I think that'd be really fun. I think that'd be an awesome idea, all of my puppies. All right, so let's shove a whole bunch of the new material that we have gathered in here, and I'm beginning to think I need another zookeeper research station somewhere, maybe inside of the Zoology Research Center actually. That actually sounds like a really good idea. Maybe we could come on in and maybe just right over here, kind of between the hummingbirds, maybe even with the secret entrance into the hummingbird area, we could have a zoology like storage area. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Maybe that would make my zoology center a little bit too crowded. I don't think the researchers would like if I was just running back and forth in there with pocketfuls of dirt. But all right, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the classic zoo crafting vibes. Lily, Tate. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Woo! Okay, I don't think we're gonna work on the museum next thing, because we have so much to do. But let's see. Yeah, we'll probably work on taking care of another research or another zookeeper station so that I can dump my stuff, and finishing off this room for sure. And I guess we could at least start the hallway off, and then I kind of want to hatch an ostrich, to be completely honest. We might pop over to the safari zone and hatch an ostrich, but I do have deep intentions of making sure that we start a brand new exhibit too. So much to do in the zoo. I'm having a great time. I hope I've given you guys some food for thought about eggs. And remember guys, stay curious. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.